Hello viewers, I cheerfully and magnetically and charmingly and charismatically welcome you back to this channel. Today I'm going to take you through a list of all requirements that you need to submit when you are applying for a new job in the United States. Guys, time will come when your job contract is over or you are just tired of that job and you want to get another job. So what do you submit for them to accept you to start work? That's what we are going to talk about today. But first of all, let me tell you my story. Guys, what happened is that my contract expired. What happens here is that once you are a travel nurse, you are not allowed to work for more than 18 months in one hospital. So my manager, the hospital was like, oh my God, Bosco, we really loved you, but we have to painfully let you go because that is the law. So I told my friend about it. And my friend was very excited because you know what happens here in America. Once you submit another nurse to a hospital, you've helped that agency, you've helped that hospital get a new nurse. So they will give that person who has referred you what we call a referral bonus. So that guy is going to get $500 in his account. Can you imagine? So I submitted my resume to the recruiter and the recruiter was like, I'm going to submit you to the unit manager. Back in Africa, we used to call them ward in charge. So the unit manager, I think she looked at my resume. She looked at it again and she's like, I'm going to give this guy a job. So I was there and I received an email. You have been approved. So now I have a job. However, fulfilling the requirements for such a job is another hurdle because these requirements are so many. Now guys, the first thing I had to do was to do a criminal background check. They take your social security number and you also submit a list of all places you have worked for the last 7 years. Number 2, I have to do a medical. So I have to go to a clinic that is approved for pre-employment physical and they do a physical exam on me. They also have to check things like my eyes and other things related to, you know, employment fitness. The other thing related to medical is that I had to submit samples for urine and blood. In urine, they are looking for addictive substances. In blood, they are looking for TB. So there was no lab around here. The clinic is called LabCorp. So I had to go and submit these samples in a LabCorp laboratory.
Multiple railroad crossings
so
ahead.
I had to drive like 2 hours from here. So I passed through several villages. These are some of the videos I took for you. Very beautiful places because right now it is summer here in upstate New York and everything looks very beautiful right now. So after I pass the medical, they also need me to submit my identification documents like social security, driver's license, all that has to be submitted. The other requirement is academic documents, transcripts, the degree certificate, all that has to be submitted. Now I also have to submit a signed contract. So you have to read through the contract terms and accept that, and then you submit that contract when it is signed. I also had to submit a photo of myself so that they can make for me a badge like this one. That helps me to identify myself before patients. And then guys, you have to submit your ACLS, your BLS. If you are going to work in a unit where there are stroke patients, you have to submit your NIHSS as well. If you are going to work in a pediatric unit, you have to submit your PALS certification as well. And the other requirement is, of course, you have to submit your nursing license and then vaccination records. Oh my God, you have to submit all the vaccines you've received since the construction of Noah's Ark. And then after all those requirements are received by the human resource, now they send you modules. You do these short courses called modules, which you have to pass with 80% and above. Oh my God. They give you modules about hospital policies, about infection control, sexual harassment, and all those topics. So once you've completed all the requirements, now you go for an orientation. Now the orientation, it depends. Since I'm a travel nurse, maybe they are going to give me like 2 days or 3 days, and I'll be allowed to be on my own. So guys, wish me good luck as I wish you good luck. And please remember to follow me for such updates. Remember to subscribe. Remember to share this video with your friends so that other nurses can also learn. Otherwise, I'm gonna see you in another video. Bye bye for now.